Let's take it back a little bit on who needs a historian and understanding their requirements. So I group them into two types: brownfield manufacturers, existing factories, and the greenfield manufacturers, people who are building new facilities. The brownfield, the one that has no historian before, the small to medium size, and the large size. So their requirement for historian are different. So the one that has no historian before would be small to mid size, still relying on manual logs. They might have a small SCADA just to control and visualizing things in real time. No historian yet. SN to M class would be the mid-sized manufacturers who has the historian but just storing time series data just in case, not fully leveraging it for insight. Brownfield, large manufacturers and multinational companies focusing on cost optimization requirements, or is looking to expand their usage of the historian from analyzing into utilizing things like machine learning, the AI, data-driven and prediction insight to driven type of analysis. And the bottom two are the greenfield new facilities. So if you're building a small to medium size, deploying cost-effective historian solution from the start, and the large historian. So these are the enterprise, the multinational companies looking to implement the high frequency historian capabilities from day one. So these are the likely scenarios of the people that would need a historian. And I have separate the small to medium historian as the one handling less than 25,000 data points changes storage per second. So you may have things like 100,000 data tags, but if they are changing every 4 seconds, then it's still within the limit. Typical factories would have something in the range of 10,000 to 30,000 tags, and few of them would rarely store every 1 second. This is mainly because of the storage cost. And if you're setting deadband properly, there should be little value in recording that fast. Now, for the large scale historian, would be handling more than that, 25,000 data points per second upwards. And the last point I would like to say is the proportionality. So most people are in this typical situation, being the brownfield with no historian. So I would estimate this to be 70% of the market, whereas the brownfield small to medium historian being 25%. Large enterprise that already have the historian, multinational companies. So these data are the estimate within Thailand, so not anywhere else in the world. But I think we can agree that the rest of the world is not far off, and the majority is still the brownfield with no historian, or the small to medium enterprise that requires the historian or just storing data just in case. Now these are very rare, the greenfield small to medium historian and the greenfield large historian. So in terms of the proportionality of the requirements, it would look something like this.